You know, it's funny, I actually remember the first day they announced there was gonna be like a shutdown. And I was like, oh, 2 weeks off of school, nice. And then here we are a year later, and everything's changed.
You know, the pandemic is really strange, and it was just so sudden. I think it was quite jarring for us in the spring. We really pride ourselves on this being a collaborative, hands-on community, and then all of a sudden, how do you do that in a socially distanced way? And I think what we found is it's that interpersonal connection that really mattered, and it's been fun to see it stick. It's just come in different ways.
I think this year would be extremely hard if I was not involved in Lassonde. The beginning of 2020, presented a lot of challenges, and it was one of those things where I had to recognize, okay, there are lots of things that are outside of my control. And so really all I can do is do the very best at the things that I can control.
I just started the MBC program in the fall. So we started out in person. A few months into it, we just moved to totally online. A lot of us have been locked inside at our homes. And so being involved in the Lassonde and with creating a business, it's given me something to focus on. I think it's helped a lot with just encouragement and being able to meet my goals.
Lassonde has always been a place where I've loved spending time. I'd say the biggest challenge this year is that in order to use some of our biggest facilities, you have to have an in-person safety training. I'm very excited for us to go back to normal because the MAKE program is so much more fulfilling when you have quality personal interactions.
I was actually helping out companies pre-COVID and during COVID, so it's just really awesome to have that sort of perspective as to not only how Lassonde's services have changed over time, but also what's exciting to me are the entrepreneurial ideas.
I was introduced to Lassonde. My teacher told me about the whole Get Seated program, and then I just came and pitched at the first competition, and I just fell in love, and I started getting to know everyone, and I joined the whole company launch program. COVID totally changed my life, and it affected the way I learn, because now I'm forced to stay home and communicate with people via Zoom or via Google Hangout. It really changed my life in terms of how I communicate with others and how I work. This year has been an extremely great learning experience for me. Spend time and live the moment.
Even though there are changes being made and we're on the upside of things, nothing is for sure granted.
You need to be flexible, you need to adjust.
2020 has been a rebuilding year.
I think what we're going to learn from this year is that together we can really solve big, big problems.